Hey folks, got a few locks from the ReStore today. 3 of them didn't come with keys. One happened to, but didn't have any of the other parts to it, so they gave them to me pretty cheap. Which, it's always nice to grab. Decent deals, especially since they aren't going to be a ton of use to most of the people shopping there. Anyway, figured I would combine some of the tools I've been showing off in my last few videos with getting these open. I'll just see, let's see if we can rake some of these open with the RCS wave rakes, and I guess we're going to start with the tension tool that it comes with, the jackknife comes with, and if that doesn't work, we'll try out some of the hard case top of the keyway pry bars. This first one appears to be an unbranded quick set. Ooh, oversetting it. Okay, let's lighten up on the tension. Still oversetting. No, not having any luck with this wider wave leg. Let's try what's kinetic tool? I don't know. This isn't exactly a rake. You're just supposed to. It's a triple diamond. You're supposed to zip it out. Nope. Definitely gonna have to gut this lock at least. At some point, take a look at what's going on in here. For a quick set, this is certainly putting up a good fight. Sometimes they do that, though, especially the older ones are gunked up. Need to be lubricated better. So let's grab the half diamond, the triangle. Might be a better name for it, but no. It's called the half diamond, so we'll try this out. Well, had something set there. We're going to go with the top of the keyway pry bar, though. We're going 50 thousandths. Still pretty loose. Okay, the first 3 pins feel set. Yep. Well, it's a lot easier to have single pin pick than it was to rake. That was interesting. Should have taken my gutting kit with me. We got a Schlag. Let's do that one last. Get out of quick sets. See if we can rake this. Go back to our first rake. It's the wider wave rake. Hold the lock so it's not shining the light right in my eyes. I had much luck raking today now, am I? I'll whittle this up and down a little bit. Go back to the bottom of the keyway tension. Usually do prefer that, although this is not the best tension wrench, which I discussed in a second to last video. Okay, braking's still not working. Let's go right to the narrower wave brake. And one big downside to having a jackknife like this is that it's kind of hard to switch between picks. Okay, well, the narrow one certainly helped. But my point was that sometimes what you'll want to do when you're raking, when you're picking a lock that you're having trouble with, you might want to start out by raking it. In which case, you should set some of the initial pins. And after that, you would be able to then have the rest get set manually. But when you're using a jackknife tool like this, it's kind of tricky to switch between tools with one hand while still applying tension with the other. Pretty sure tensioning this Schlage. This is a Dexter by Schlage. Using the bottom of the keyway isn't really going so well. Starting out with a narrow wave rig since that's already out, and it worked with the last one. Try not to rock the camera. Change the tensioning. This fits better than it did in the quick sets. That's nice. Okay. Yeah, no, top of the QA plus the narrower wave rake certainly worked pretty well with this. Last but not least, I don't know. This lock has no branding on it. The key says it is an NA25. And bidding is 33979. Check that out. And I'm thinking the wave rake isn't going to do much good in here, but we'll see. First, let's see. Okay. Using top of the keyway tension with even this 50 thousandths, which is the thickest I've got, is out of the question. It does not fit. The gap here is too large, so let's try bottom of the keyway. Well, this tool does not fit either. Brought some tensioners I just made. Okay. Thinner one I think is going to be my best option. Yep, these thicker Tension wrenches are not gonna cut it. Well, they're not gonna fit. Better way to put it. This barely does, for that matter. Okay, to the slight angle, but it's in there. Let's see if we can get a tension wrench in there too. Or it's not, sorry. Both the tension wrench and the weight brake. Let's see what happens. Now, what's probably going to happen is that I'm going to either overset the back pins while raking, or I'm going to underset the front pins because of that neat little bitting it's got. I'm going to rock this back and forth, kind of do it at an angle here. It's not giving me any love. Let's go with the deep hook. Well, deep hook is, by terms of a jackknife, still not very deep. Now, what I'm feeling for as I'm doing this is if the tension wrench moves at all, because that would imply the core is moving. I'm also trying to feel the feedback I'm getting by pushing on these pins. Going over that because I'm trying to create a bunch of videos for people that are getting into lock sports, because this pandemic is still dragging on. Although this would not be your best first tool. Lockpicking. Let's try the DeForest Diamond or the notch pick. Not the Euro version. Standard DeForest Diamonds. Start with from lockpicktools.com. Which I also got when I ordered the jackknife and the top the keyway tension wrenches / pry bars. Now, sadly enough, these are not really the picks. These are pretty thin picks, to the point that I feel like if I had been using these when I first got started, I would have ruined them rather quickly. I'm hoping to be placing an order for some Southorg picks pretty soon that are also very inexpensive. And I will be testing those out, and I'm hoping I can recommend those to new users. People that are new to lock sport. In addition to also figuring out a way to properly record making some lockpicks. So we got the first two pins feel set. So I need some smaller tension wrenches. I'll grab one of these. Now, this is not an ideal fit. Hopefully it will work. On the other hand, if this video drags on probably more than a minute, I'm gonna have to stop, and we'll come back to this lock at a later time. Let's try out the grooved pick or notched pick. Southward is a groove pick, I believe. Lockpick Tools calls this groove notched pick. There's a notch in the top. Although the Southward notched pick doesn't look like this. Or grooved pick. Looks pretty different. Alright, so using this homemade tension wrench where there is a notch cut out here allowed me to get tension on the top here, which allowed me the room I needed to work inside the lock, and as a result allowed me to get it open. So tensioning is a critical part of lockpicking, and finding the right tension tool is always important. It's also why I make and have lots of them. So, thanks for watching, folks. Hope I didn't put anybody to sleep, or if I did, I hope you're suffering from insomnia. Well, I don't hope anyone's suffering from insomnia. If I'm putting people to sleep, I'm hoping I'm helping them. Anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. And I will do some future videos where I get some of these. Probably. Or single pin pick the ones I rigged, at least. Yeah, definitely single pin pick this Dexter on camera. Okay. Thanks again. Bye.